What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Pull Up and Chat. My name is BJ Matthews, aka B Jizzle. Before we get started, follow us on the YouTube page, the Pull Up Basketball Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Twitter, TikTok, the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Like, share, subscribe all of our YouTube videos. Hit that notification bell by the subscribe button. Let's get it popping. Y'all know the drill. Before y'all come in, you hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Wipe your feet before you enter my house. Get up on in here. We got a lot of talk about this high-powered West Coast battle between the Memphis Grizzlies, Grind City, and the Golden State Warriors. And I have a lot to discuss about this, situation, man, this game. Let's just get it out the way, man. Everybody knew what happened in game 2, the prior game before this, the suspension of Dylan Brooks for taking out Gary Payton III. I don't know, he has an elbow injury. So he's out for 3 to 5 weeks, so pretty much the entire series. So the Golden State Warriors went through some emotions this week. The game was on Tuesday. And what can I say? This is basketball. This is how it goes sometimes. You're going to get injuries. Stuff's going to happen. It's unfortunate, but it's part of the game. Let me just say this. Tonight, the Warriors pretty much high-kicked the Grizzlies in the behind, 112-142, put down a Baytown beating on the Memphis Grizzlies, shooting more than 60% from the two, more than 50% from the three, more than 90% from the free throw line. Hit that like button, you guys. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what y'all thought about the game. Out rebound the Grizzlies 29-38. And I cannot understand who is the team that has the better rebounding. Is it Golden State or is it Memphis? Is it Golden State or is it Memphis? Because from what I saw in the statistics, Memphis is number 1 in the NBA in rebounding. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand how is it that the Warriors have been out rebounding the same team the last 3 games. Even though the Warriors are smaller, I think their tallest player is Draymond Green and Kevin Looney. But they just been attacking the boards, man. Even the guards have been attacking the boards. So I guess it was basically Steven Adams, who's been out the whole series except for the last few minutes of tonight, was responsible for getting all them rebounds. And if that's the case, then the Grizzlies are going to be in trouble from here on out, because in reality, you don't really have you don't have the cushion to allow Golden State to not only outshoot you but out rebound you, and they out passing you the ball. They have 34 assists to 21 of Memphis. So if I look down the stat line, really it makes sense why the Warriors pretty much beat the brakes off this team. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what the situation was. But nonetheless, we're going to get into this, man. Ja Morant, let's start with the Grizzlies, man. Let's start with the Grizzlies, what happened with them. Ja Morant had, what do you have? He had 34 points, 3 rebounds, and 7 assists. He got off to a hot start, made his first 2 3-pointers. Jaren Jackson got hot very early. So it kind of was just him carrying on his momentum from the series before, or the game before, right? That's pretty much what the situation was. And that kind of really put a lot of onus on Memphis, because I said to myself, if Memphis does not front run, they're going to have problems against this Golden State Warriors team. What I mean by that, they have to get off to a hot start and hope and pray that Golden State does not go on a run or they're toast. And y'all saw that tonight. Golden State shot bad the first 2 games, and still it was a close game. They won the first game by 1 point, and they won the second game by 5. They beat this Memphis team by 30 points tonight. And that's because they took out their starters within 5 minutes of the game, or else it would have been worse. Now, I want to give a condolence to Ja Morant. Hope he's okay. He had like a little knee injury by Jordan Poole and I think Andrew Wiggins when they trapped him. But basically, all in all, man, what I seen tonight was Golden State playing up to their actual potential and their level of play. I felt like the Memphis Grizzlies felt like they can compete with this team. What's crazy is Memphis is number 2 in the West. Golden State's number 3. But you act like you wouldn't think by watching this game who had the higher seed. If y'all got anything to say about this game, feel free to say in the comments section. Poor performance from Memphis. Yes, soccer updates. That's a fact. Not only was it a poor performance, it was a pretty much a situation where there's no really adjustments to be made because they don't have the personnel to make them. See, a lot of people get it twisted thinking that coaching can work for everybody. Making adjustments, all good. You have to have the personnel and the players to be able to make those type of adjustments. You understand what I'm saying? If I look at a team like, I don't know, Boston. One reason why Brooklyn had problems with Boston because they had the personnel to deal with Kevin Durant, right? They had guys who were long, athletic, such as Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and guys who were physical, such as Grant Williams, Al Horford. So it made it difficult for Kevin Durant to have a performance. But if you put on, just to have a coach drop a game plan, you got to have the personnel to be able to drop that game plan and be successful. That's just what it is. Now I see with this Memphis team, all in all, they're not better than Golden State. And let's just be honest. Let's just keep it a buck. Golden State was not playing up to their level, how they should have been playing. And you can't be playing with your food because Memphis is a hard playing team. So if you play against them, there you're gonna be expecting a dogfight, point blank, period. And if I look at it, like I said, if I look at Golden State side, Klay Thompson finally shot the ball well. Steph Curry shot the ball well. He had 30 points. Jordan Poole was the X factor tonight with 27 points because what Poole brought was aggressiveness off that bench, getting to the basket, scoring, and mid-range shooting. Here's the problem I have with Memphis. Outside of Kyle Anderson, they rely either going to the basket or shooting long threes. Guys like Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, Zaire Williams, Jaren Jackson. If they not scoring buckets in the mid-range, it's either going to the basket or shooting a long three. Steve Kerr brought up a good point during the game. He said the championship teams, he relies a lot on that mid-range, and I don't understand why more of the NBA players rely more on that mid-range shot because that's where the money is. That's where a lot of your transition buckets come from. Your half-court offense come off curls on that mid-range shot. That's what Golden State has. They got Jordan Poole. They got Andrew Wiggins, who was big tonight. They got Otto Porter Jr. They got Klay Thompson. They got guys who can operate on that mid-range. So that's another advantage. Now let me tell you what happened, why Golden State pulled away. Memphis started off hot. And like I said, for them to start at a high clip, they're going to have to, for Memphis to be successful, they got to be able to start hot and hope that Golden State has an off game. That's pretty much what it's going to be. Golden State put Memphis in a boxing one zone. Meaning what? They had a guy on top at that top of that three-point line when Memphis was dribbling, which was Ja Morant up the court. And they had like a zone, two guys like in a box. They had 4 guys, surrounding that paint to keep Ja from coming in there so easy. So he got a few, good layups and dunks, but it wasn't nothing like Memphis where he was just coming in at will because they were playing man-to-man defense. Anybody else see that? When they had Ja in that zone, it was very hard for him to get off like how he's supposed to get off. And that's what you got to do to neutralize him, or else he's just going to go crazy. So that was an adjustment made by Steve Kerr, and he has the personnel with Andrew Wiggins, Jonathan Kuminga to make that adjustment. Now, what does this mean for Golden State if they're able to keep this going? Excuse me. If you look at their defense, how they were able to counteract their offense, a box one is perfect to play against Memphis because there are no real shot creators on Memphis. Cam doesn't think through that comment, bro. Memphis' problem, again, they don't have a really good mid-range game. And this is the problem with the NBA. They don't like to utilize the mid-range. But if you look at the guys like Chris Paul, CJ McCollum, Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, even Giannis to a degree, Joel Embiid. These guys are able to score at a clip very high because they utilize that mid-range shot. But you got idiots and analytic geeks who want to talk about that's a bad shot. Man, you get the mid-range is so many open opportunities for you to score. And the Warriors, that's why they're able to really be a successful team. Aside from their ball movement and them able to be in great shape, they utilize that mid-range and they play hellacious defense. And that's what they did to Ja. They took the head of the snake and ran with it. So you pretty much had a Memphis team was discombobulated because who else can create real offense? Most of those guys are catch and shoot guys. Desmond Bain, Zaire Williams, Brandon Clark, Xavier Tillman. These guys ain't no creators off the ball, man. Hit that like button, y'all. Tyus Jones, I don't know where the hell he's been, but he's been absent for the whole series. Milton, he had a good game. He's been pretty solid, but he's not gonna move the needle. Jaren Jackson, I mean, are you really depending on Jaren Jackson to give you high production? Because I'm not. I just look at this game, man, and just say to myself, that was just a one-sided victory. That was a one-sided victory by the Golden State Warriors. And if I'm Steve Kerr, I'm not changing nothing. As a matter of fact, I'm going to wait. I'm going to do the same thing until Coach Jenkins does something different. I'm not doing nothing. I'm going to put the link inside. Y'all can come in if y'all want to, chat up with me, man. Y'all got some comments. Y'all want to talk about the game, we can chop it up, man. But like I said, the Warriors' problem again, they weren't hitting shots in the first two games. They were turning the ball over. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson were not taking care of the ball, not making shots, making dumb mistakes, trying to be cute, and it bit them in the butt. Really, this series should be 3-0, and they should be looking for a sweep. But now they got to go back to Memphis and have to try to close them out. You can't wait. You can't play with a team like Memphis because they'll sit around and get some type of belief that they can show up with you. And you don't want to give them that type of belief. So, I want to come in, man. Feel free. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. But yeah, I expect the Warriors to win this series 4-2. Now that they, I think that Memphis will probably win back at Game 5. I think Golden State will win Game 4, and then Memphis will win Game 5, and then they'll close them back out in Game 6, and that's going to be the end of the conference finals. I want to ask y'all a question. Where do y'all rank Ja Morant right now? I gotta get y'all opinion. Where do y'all rank Ja Morant right now? Because I had this poll question not too long ago, saying that I feel like Donovan Mitchell is better than Ja Morant, and for some reason, people in my boneheaded, friends or whatever thought that, living in the moment, said Ja Morant is just way better than Donovan Mitchell. I'm like, bro, you gotta remember something. Mitchell, first of all, has been in deep playoff. He's been in the playoffs every single year of his career. Ja, if you take away this season, or if you take away the bubble and the playing tournament, this will be his first playoff appearance. And I'm looking at a guy like Ja, who has unbelievable athletic ability. He's box off. He's fun to watch. And he's basically well, jump in here, Cam. Shoot, if you don't feel, I gotta hear from you, bro. I need somebody who can tell me something why Ja's better than Donovan Mitchell. You gotta remember Donovan Mitchell, bro. As far as a scorer, you all know Donovan Mitchell's a better scorer, better three-tier scorer, just as athletic, bigger and stronger, better handle. Has been in against all types of competition in the playoffs. This is Ja's first run. This is Ja Morant's first run in the playoffs. So I need to know what does he do better than Donovan Mitchell? Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me. Y'all do know Mitchell's been compared to Dwayne Wade. Ja Morant's been compared to, you know what I mean, Derrick Rose. So who's better? I think we gotta get out of this recency bias that certain people have, just realizing about what's in the moment instead of actually looking at history. Mitchell's been in the playoffs every year of his career. He beat a prime OKC team his first season. You know what I'm saying? He walked Ja Morant down last year in the playoffs 4-1. And the only game that Utah lost is because Donovan Mitchell didn't play. So I mean, I'm confused. What is it? How is he better? Because he's still in the playoffs? Is that what it is? I don't know. Because I'm just looking at a career with Mitchell, who's only 2 years older than Ja Morant. And I look at his full game, I can see who's better, who's more polished, who's bigger, and who's stronger. All right, yeah, man. Come in here, man. Jump in here in 5 minutes, man. I need to see this. I gotta have this. Anybody else want to jump into live? You can come on. I got all night. You know what I'm saying? I got all my stuff done, and we gonna talk about it, man. Because I'm sorry, I'm not putting him over Donovan Mitchell. I'm just not. So hold on 1 second. What else we got? But yeah, they're gonna win this series in 6 games, in my opinion. It really shouldn't even been this long. Because of basically the totality of the series, they allowed Memphis to come in here and just really just feel like they're on the same level as Golden State, and they're not. They're not on the same level whatsoever. Hold on. So, what y'all think about Giannis today, though, man? What he did, the Bucks, man. Who do y'all feel like will win that series? I'm starting to really believe that I have the Bucks winning in 6, but they can take them out in 5. Really, it really could. It begs the question to ask: is Giannis Antetokounmpo the undisputed best player in the NBA? I have to ask that question because if we're gonna be honest, he took a prime OKC. I mean, he took I'm sorry. They beat Brooklyn last year, and how he's playing this year. I don't know why people are trying to hold on to this best player of the world title. It's definitely Giannis Antetokounmpo. I have Joel Embiid as my MVP, but Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in the NBA. Anybody else got a different opinion? Let me know. I mean, who else could you put there? You can't put KD after what he did. You can't put Kawhi right now because he's not playing. You can't put Jokic. You can't put Joel Embiid. So who's the best player in the NBA? Steph Curry. I mean, I like Steph, but I ain't putting him over Giannis. So they ain't LeBron. Nobody say LeBron in here. He been home for over a month. I don't want to hear nothing about LeBron. He gotta avenge himself. Actually, he's barely top 10 in my eyes, if you want to be honest. So Let's see what's some of the comments. Put Ha on that? You mean put Ja? Is that what you're saying, Cam? You say put Ja on that Utah team to get past the strippers? If you saying Ja, nigga, they would actually struggle even more because again, he last year he didn't even have a shot last year. That dude, his whole game was straight buckets to the basket, head of steam. You wouldn't know what we would have done to him, bro. If he played us last year, he would not have anything. All of our bigs and our wings would suffocate him and box him in. At least Donovan, bro. Donovan actually went off on us the first 2 games, man. Because he could not only just get to the basket again, he's just as athletic as Ja Morant. But he can shoot and he has a better handle. So he gave us more problems than what Ja would have gave us. Man, how could he be better than Donovan when Donovan walked him down? Ja Morant just got a jump shot this year, and in reality, it's not even really consistent yet. He's still making it to a point where he can go through a full season with a consistent J. He just got somewhat of a jump shot, which he don't even really jump. It's real more of a set shot. I want you to come in here, Cam, to explain that, how they would have beat us. Ja Morant isn't better than John. Thank you, Soccer Updates. Thank you. Thank you for not living in the moment. Ja Morant, look, and I don't want to spend too much time on him, but my whole thing is I just don't. I hate it when we have a guy who comes in for 1 year and just gets all this praise, and you forget about the ones before. It's the same thing with Paul George and Devin Booker. D-Book, who just got to the playoffs and had some success last year, you have people saying he was better than Paul George, a guy who's been to the playoffs every year of his career, who's carried his team to the playoffs as the guy is a two-way player who Devin Booker just became last season. I mean, I could just go on and on. All right, got somebody in.
What's up, BJ?
Hold on, Bubba Chuck. I'm trying to add you in here. What up, bro?
Yeah, what's up, man? So, with the Golden State and Memphis series, man, I don't even know what to say because I mean,
Yo, Bubba, can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you now.
All right, bro. What's up? Go ahead.
Yeah, so I was saying
What you got?
The Grizzlies and the hold up. Can you hear me now?
You cutting it out, bro.
All right, 1 second.
Yo. Yeah, you cutting out. Yeah, I'll get you back in here. You see about this. Get back in here. All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yo.
Yeah, BJ, can you hear me now?
Hold on. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, come in again, Bubba Chuck. Come in one more time. So I don't know. I think it's the connection or something on your side. Hit that league one more time. Anybody want to come in? Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah. You can hear me now?
Go ahead.
Yeah, so with the Memphis Grizzlies and the Golden State Warriors series, I really thought Desmond Bain was gonna step up in the series because he had a hell of a series in the previous series against Timberwolves. I really thought Desmond Bain was gonna step up in the series because I thought he was gonna step his game up, but he kind of regressed. I thought he was gonna step his game up, but he kind of regressed. And tonight it was only Ja Morant because he was not super efficient, but he was the only one that kind of showed up. And Golden State was pretty much efficient from the field. Like almost all the players shot above 50% from the field.
Yeah, keep going. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, Golden State was pretty much efficient from the field because almost all the players shot above 50%. But Memphis, they shot more shots than Golden State, but Golden State was much more efficient than them, which, that was the game right there. And I think Golden State out-rebounded them as well. I don't have the stats. Let me pull that up right now.
Yeah, they out-rebounded them, I think, by, let me see. They had 38 rebounds in Memphis at 29. What's up, Cam Dudley?
What it do, man?
What's up, bro?
What it do?
Go ahead, Bubba.
Yeah, so they had less rebounds and they had more shot attempts than Golden State. But Golden State was pretty much efficient from the field, and that kind of decided the game. And Ja Morant didn't get enough help, Desmond Bain had 16 points, but he was efficient, but he wasn't aggressive enough. Jaren Jackson gave you 15 points. The center gave you 5 points. And Z Williams gave you 7 points. That's not enough, in the playoffs against Golden State. Like, you need more. The role players have to step up. And I'm really blaming Desmond Bain because I really thought he was going to step his game up in the series, but I haven't really seen anything. And some people are starting to clown me that I was, trying to jump on his bandwagon. But, I know this dude can play.
He's still young, though.
Yeah, but he had a hell of a series against the Timberwolves.
So I think Bain's dealing with some back problems right now. So that's what's going on with him.
This is the Golden State Warriors.
Oh, he is? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's dealing with some back problems. That's why he's fucked. But what I said also, man, Warriors, they lost those 2 games by themselves. It wasn't nothing that Memphis did to really like put the hammer. Y'all saw the game tonight. They beat their ass by 30 points.
Right.
So
Ran
that
them
should
niggas
tell you who's the better team. But Steph and Clay just didn't come to play like they were supposed to. Go ahead, Cam.
Yeah, man. I don't think it's Desmond Bain injury. I think it's just the team he playing against. He playing against a better team, a way better team than what he played against last round. And, like I said, the Memphis Grizzlies, they don't, other than Ja, they don't have nobody that can really shot create like that. Like, get a bucket. They got shooters.
Wait,
They got knockdown shooters, but
not to
they
cut
don't
you
really
off.
have no shot creators.
Not to cut you off. They have a point guard. He's a shot creator. The one that comes off the bench. I kind of forgot his name.
Yeah, Taj Jones is a shot creator.
Right,
But
right.
he's not consistent.
Yeah,
He's not consistent.
Let me ask you a question, Cam. So why do you feel Memphis went 20-5 without Ja? Because I hear this a lot. He ain't have help, but you see Memphis is number 2 in the West and Golden State's number 3, and they went 20-5. Could it be that Ja Morant, even though as spectacular he is as how he plays, could it be that his game style, how he plays, can be taken away from other players?
No. Because it's the playoffs, bro. That was the regular season. Like, all these teams ain't playing you 100% in the regular season. And then you got people injuries, who having injuries and in and out the lineups. So no.
Like, all right. So let me ask you this question, because you said
without Ja, they probably would have got swept last one. Like, without Ja, if you want to be honest.
Against Golden State.
Well, that's why I want to get to you, because I need to get to you for a minute. You said Ja Morant's better than Donovan Mitchell, so I need you to state your case why he's better.
That's blasphemy, bro. Don't say that.
He's a better passer. He has better basketball IQ than Donovan Mitchell.
Bro,
and he's a better finisher at the rim than Donovan Mitchell. No, shoot.
Bro, stop
it. No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Stop it, bro. Come on. Did you see Donovan Mitchell against the Clippers last season?
Bro, I'm be honest with you.
Come on, bro.
Why do you like niggas who blow 3-1 leads?
Okay, but that's a team thing. I'm talking about individual players.
No.
Mitchell, hold on. Mitchell is a better overall player than Ja Morant.
Man, he's a better player now, but it is not like he's a way better player than Ja Morant.
I didn't say he was better.
Next year, I guarantee you, Ja will be better than Donovan Mitchell next year.
Bro, the only thing that's changed, because last year, can we all agree last Mitchell was better
is
than
missing a player like Ja. Utah is what really Ja need a player like Ja. If you want to be honest, now they don't need no Donovan Mitchell. They already.
I mean, the Utah problem. I already said it, that it's the coach. His in-game
it's not the coach,
bro.
It's not the coach.
Bro, you don't watch Utah games if you say that.
I watch Utah games, bro. It's not the coaching, bro.
How did they lose the series against Dallas and against the Clippers last season?
They lost the series because they players played like trash.
Donovan Mitchell played like trash.
Donovan Mitchell didn't. Yes, he played like trash. Except one game. One or two games.
Well, you talking about the Dallas series, right?
Yes, in the Dallas series.
Oh, let me kind of jump in this though.
Sure.
Because you said that they don't need Donovan Mitchell. First off, you do know what their record is without Donovan Mitchell this year. You know what the Utah's record is?
What's their record?
They're 5-7 without Donovan Mitchell this year.
Bro, they can replace Donovan Mitchell with.
Well, who?
Like they can go out there and get. They can go out there and get. They can get a Ja Morant. They can go out there and get a Zach LaVine, a Devin Booker. He's easy replaceable.
Bro, but here's the problem. Those guys you name are cream of the crop players. Donovan Mitchell, you're not going to replace a Donovan Mitchell with just anybody.
Right.
What he brings to the table, you can't replace that. Number one, the stuff that Ja gets away with on Memphis, Donovan Mitchell can't get away with in Utah.
Nah.
Ja
Let me tell you
Morant
how.
he's
put
able
Ja
to lay
Morant-
off on defense because they got so many defenders on that Memphis team. Utah don't have defenders. So what does that mean? Donovan Mitchell
What?
has to do.
Well,
They
how
don't.
they had the best defensive one of the best. They've been the best defensive
They
team
got
under Quinn Snyder for the
No,
Gobert.
no.
last
Rudy
They got
5
Gobert
years.
and Royce O'Neal.
They got Rudy Gobert in that post, and that's a lot of responsibility. But as far as wing defenders, who's the wing defender on Utah?
Only Royce
Bro,
O'Neal.
they had Jay Crowder. They had wing defenders a couple
I'm
years
talking
ago.
about right now. I'm
Right
talking
now.
about the last. Right now, who does Utah
Russell
have as a
O'Neal.
wing defender?
Russ O'Neal and I think that's it though. Like, as far as wing
Don't say
defenders.
Bogdanovich because he's not a wing defender. Don't say Bogdanovich. Bro,
Oh no,
Memphis
no,
has
I
way
think
more
Bogdanovich
athletes, better athletes, and better wing defenders. So Ja ain't got to exert so much energy. If you're able to go 20-5 without Ja
So who's a
Morant,
better team?
that dude has help.
So who's the better
Yes.
team?
Huh?
You think Memphis is a better team than Utah?
That's
Bro,
a
they're
good
a way better team. And they got a great
Utah,
coach.
to be honest, Utah just ran into a bad matchup with the
I agree.
Mavericks.
I
The
agree.
Mavericks matched up with them. If you want to be honest,
I agree.
So that's what I'm saying. It's not so much
because
if you. I'm telling you,
they could take Rudy Gobert out the game.
that's what I'm saying. Though they don't.
And when you
Memphis
take
don't
Rudy
have
out
that
the
problem.
game,
Memphis don't have that problem. So that means Ja can be him.
well,
But Dom Mitchell ain't scoring the ball.
You can take a couple of Memphis players out the game. That's what Golden State has been doing. They took Bane. They game plan.
Bane's hurt though. Bane's not 100%. That's why he's looking the way he's looking.
Now Bane is the X factor for the Grizzlies now.
Bro, he was the best player in the
He was
first
the best.
series.
Right.
Ja Morant didn't even show up in the first series. That's another thing. The problem with Ja is, again,
a couple games, bro. Come on now, bro.
Wait,
bro,
Josh showed up
look at them. Look at those 6, bro. Look at them 6 games he played against.
Okay, let me ask
Minnesota.
you: if you put Donovan Mitchell on this team, do they go to the playoffs?
Hell yeah.
What?
Bro, come on, man. You can't. Come on, bro. I seen Donovan Mitchell as a rookie take the OKC with Paul George, Carmelo Anthony, and Russell Westbrook and give them the business.
If you put Mitchell on this team, first of all, hold on. If you put Mitchell on the Miami Heat, put him on the Miami Heat, see what happens.
Bro, they'll go to the finals.
And they'll probably be the favorites to come out. They don't have.
I mean, they go to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's what I mean.
Look, I don't know what's up with this.
Bro,
I don't know what's up. I don't know why y'all just capping for Donovan Mitchell like he.
Bro, we're not capping.
The nigga had this one little bubble run, and now all of a sudden he's just the best.
Bro, he lost in the first round in the bubble. What are you talking about?
But he still had a good run. Like, and ever since then, niggas been acting like he that nigga. He is not that dude.
Bro, last year, okay,
maybe
so
a second or third. He's maybe a second or third guy to a championship.
Ja, this is his first real run. Do you know what? First of all, hold on. You know what Mitchell did his rookie year?
Ja is a better leader than Donovan Mitchell. I don't know. Like,
says who? Says who?
Says who? Says my eyes.
Bro, stop it.
Based on what?
I can tell you who's
okay. Based on what?
He's already in the second round in his fucking third year in the NBA.
Bro, Donovan Mitchell made it to the second round in his rookie year. What are you talking about? Eliminated the OKC.
Look who he had on his team.
Who he had? Rudy Gobert.
Ricky Rubio. That wasn't. No. Hold on. We ain't gonna do that. They weren't supposed to beat the OKC Thunder.
Exactly.
He was not supposed to beat that team.
They was with Westbrook on the team. You have any team. Opposing team have a chance to
win. They weren't supposed to beat that OKC team, bro.
With Russell Westbrook,
nobody thought that was going to happen.
On a team, the opposing team has a very good high chance of winning the series or a game. Nigga.
Bro, that was
you talking about you talking about 2 top 75 players with Russ and Melo and an all-star and
Yeah,
Paul George, you're not supposed to beat that team.
Like,
Who
bro,
did
you're
Utah
judging
have?
Westbrook. You're judging
if
Westbrook.
you look at that team wasn't. If you look at that team had no bench. So what are we talking? They was top heavy, and Melo was,
Bro, OKC,
at the end of his
they
career
were better than the season,
still.
and they had a better team.
Paul George was
Donovan
playing at
Mitchell
the
took that
MVP
step
level, but Russell Westbrook was still an all-star. Like he
You said Paul George or what?
he was playing at an MVP level, and Russell Westbrook was just an all-star.
Nah,
But
Paul
that's
George.
my point. So you're telling me you're comparing a dude in Ja
And they
Morant
had,
who has never really.
but they had
Hold on,
no
hold on.
bench. Utah was
Hold
deeper
on, hold
than
on.
them.
You
Utah was deeper than them.
hold on. You comparing Ja Morant, a guy who just got to the playoffs this year, to a dude who's had playoff success every year he's been in the NBA.
Right.
What playoff success
Ja Morant has
had,
not
though?
tasted the success.
He's been bounced out in the first and second round. He's been bounced out in the first and second round.
Hold on. Let's take last year, for instance. When he dog walked, when he dog walked Ja last year. Yes, I'm going to, because Don Mitchell did it as a rookie.
Ja dragged them to the playoffs. He literally dragged them boys to the playoffs. What you mean?
But bro, he got gentlemen swept.
It don't matter. He won the game, nigga.
Then Donovan Mitchell won a playoff series in his first year.
And Utah was beating them niggas without Donovan Mitchell. They won what, like 1 or 2 games?
No, they lost the first game.
Hold on. Donovan Mitchell didn't play that first game.
I thought they won.
Right? Mitchell didn't play that.
One game. I thought they won one game without Donovan Mitchell.
They didn't.
Yeah, Memphis
they lost.
Let me go back and check. I know they won one game with that.
Yeah, Memphis beat Utah, but Donovan Mitchell didn't play that game.
I remember Donovan Mitchell coming back during. I remember him coming back during the series, but I know they.
Yeah, he came back in game 2.
Yeah, they swept them when he came back. They won 4 straight.
Right.
That's my whole thing.
They were supposed to. They were the number 1 seed. They was the number 1 seed.
Okay, my point.
And Ja was the Grizzlies. They were a seed. They weren't even they're a better team this year, way better team this year than they was last year.
So, bro, what's your point?
The Grizzlies. What you mean, bro? I'm just saying, bro.
Like you're saying that
with Donovan Mitchell on this team, they don't beat the Timberwolves, bro. Even with the Timberwolves playing dumb like they did. They don't beat the Timberwolves. Because Donovan Mitchell IQ is not like Ja. His basketball IQ. It's very low. He's a great scorer. But what else does he do, to impact winning other than score the ball?
Okay, same question to Ja.
Ja does a lot of things that impact winning.
Ja plays no D.
We just saw that last game. We know none of them niggas play D.
He doesn't facilitate for the team either.
What? Oh, you don't know basketball.
Bro, he doesn't facilitate.
You don't know basketball.
He had a triple double.
You do not know basketball.
Time out. He had a triple double in the first series. And you're basing that.
Did you see last game? Ja beat the Warriors basically by himself.
By scoring, right? As a scorer.
By scoring, facilitating, doing everything, nigga.
How many assists he had?
I don't remember, buddy. What he had, like 40 points?
Yeah, I know he had 47 points. Like you're saying, Donovan Mitchell's a great scorer, and I'm saying that Ja Morant is a scorer.
Ja Morant is a scorer and he's a facilitator, nigga. He gets his players involved. What the Timberwolves game, the nigga had like 10, 11 assists. One of them games.
Yeah, I remember one of them games. He had a triple double, so he probably had double digits.
Y'all still there?
Yeah, we here.
And his basketball, like if you're just looking at the game, you just see his basketball IQ is way higher than Donovan Mitchell. Way higher than Donovan Mitchell.
Bro, I can't believe you're saying this.
His basketball IQ, if you looking at the game, if I look at Ja game and I look at Donovan Mitchell game and see who has better basketball IQ, it's clearly going to be Ja.
So if you're starting a team,
Like I saw this nigga in Murray State, nigga, drag his team to the tournament, nigga. Doing everything, bro.
bro, I saw Donovan Mitchell as a rookie take down Paul George.
Hey, you talk about him as a rookie. I'm talking about I've been watching Ja Morant since he was in college, nigga.
Bro, we're talking about the NBA. We're not talking about college.
Hey, y'all still in here?
Don't matter. I'm talking about his basketball.
Yeah, we're here, bro.
Hey, hold on. I'm gonna invite somebody else in here, real quick, because
Sure.
I like people who got different opinions than me, and
Oh yeah, for sure.
we gonna see what one of my other homeboys, Rio. If you got something to say about this conversation, bro, I need you to jump in here. It's not the fact that I'm trying to gas up Donovan Mitchell. This could be anybody who.
I mean, it's not far off. I'm clearly gonna say it. Like right now, I'll probably say Donovan Mitchell is a better player right now, but in the long run, Ja is gonna be a better player than he's already. His game already more complete than Donovan Mitchell.
But I'm just trying to. But how could you say that when they're only 2 years apart? Y'all talk as if Donovan and Ja are like so much different from each other. They're gonna both get better.
Bro. You just see it, like you see the great how like Ja has potential to be the face of the NBA.
Bro, that's not gonna happen.
Donovan Mitchell just have potential to be just a great scorer in the league.
You know what it is? Basically, what it is, man, it's because Donovan Mitchell started off too fast, and that's why people.
No. We ain't gonna go there.
No, we gonna go. Go ahead, make your point.
No. Because I mess with Donovan. I like Donovan. I'm just saying, like when I'm looking at players, I can see, who's gonna be the better player. Like I said, Ja was gonna be better than Zion.
But yeah, Zion. Hold on. It's not that he's better than Zion. It's that Zion ain't been healthy. Ain't been better.
If I said if Zion was even healthy, he was gonna be.
No, he wouldn't.
I mean, I have to see Zion play.
Bro, he averaged 27 on 62% shooting when he was healthy.
But what?
Yeah.
But
Another point.
Other than scoring, what does Zion do, nigga?
He's a dominant force. He's 6'8".
He dunks.
He's a dominant force, and his team made the playoffs without him.
And the Grizzlies went 20-5 without him. So what's your point, man? What is your point, man? I know a dude. Hold on. I know a dude.
His team made the playoffs without him.
Hold on, Kev. Hold on. 1 second.
Your team had him for majority of the season.
Hold on for a second. Hold on. I know a dude named Derrick Rose who had the same hype, and then you don't hear nothing about Derrick Rose now because he got hurt.
Because he got hurt, yeah.
So I've seen this story before where you got guys who are super athletic, and God forbid nothing happens, but most of the times some type of crazy injury comes. John Wall, D Rose, all these crazy athletes who are point guards who don't really have a bag to their game, they end up catching injury, and then you really don't hear much about them.
I think John Wall got a bag.
He don't have like a serious bag, not like that.
He's just too athletic. No, John Wall has a bag now. He just too. He just injury prone. That's all.
So why
he has a bag?
So even if you get injured, bro, if you skilled and you have a bag, you still have a job.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, John Wall has a bag. He just haven't been able to showcase it because he had been hurt. Or
nah, bro, he ain't
even hurt with the Rockets. They just won't let him play.
He doesn't want to play.
Yeah, he doesn't want to play with, and they don't want to let him play either.
They don't want him to start. He want to start.
All right, let's hop off this one, man. What do y'all think about the series? Who gonna win the series?
Which series? Golden State series?
Yeah, who gonna win this Golden State Memphis series and why?
The Warriors, man, they're just a better team.
Yeah, I say
Like
Warriors too.
it's just, I
And if
mean, the
I'm
Grizzlies, they maybe get another game. I'll say maybe, but I said the Warriors was winning in 5. I said it on Showtime channel.
Well,
Warriors
how? But
winning in
my thing
5.
is, how can the Warriors be so much better when Memphis is number 2 in the West and Golden State number 3?
Because, bro, the Warriors are a championship team. What do you mean?
bro,
Again. This is why I say. This is why I say we gotta stop hyping people up on levels they not on.
Bro, just
Because you
because.
just hold on.
Hold on.
Because you
I
just
see what you're
you
trying to
just
do.
hold on.
You're trying to go back, refer back to
Just
Josh. So just
hold
because
on.
it's
We ain't gonna do that. Number 2 in the West.
bro,
Golden
that
State
number
number
2 in the
3.
West, we all know the seedings are fraud, bro. The seedings that all year
It's
has
only
been
a
fraud.
fraud. It's only a fraud when you get your ass
It's a
kicked. That's when it's
fraud.
a fraud.
It's a
That's only
fraud,
when it's
bro.
a fraud when somebody gets their ass
The
kicked. But
seedings,
throughout the
the
whole year,
seedings are frauds.
bro, it's only a fraud when they're getting beat.
Look, we may not even see a number 1 seed go to the finals. Well, other than maybe Phoenix, maybe Miami, but what do we like? You know that seeding shit don't
Bro,
matter
that's not
for
a
real.
fraud, man. Miami's going to the conference finals, bro. You
They're
do know
going to
that,
the
right?
they're going to the conference finals, but they may not go to the finals.
But but it's a good chance they could. So it's
And
not
it's a
no
good
fraudulent.
chance.
It's
And it's
not
a
a
good
fraudulent.
chance.
It's not
And it's a
fraud.
good
It's not
chance. The
fraudulent.
Suns may not go to the finals.
wait,
So
one
what are we
second. 1 second. Y'all rolling out Philly?
I'm
huh?
saying this. I would
Like
pick
I said,
Miami over Philly.
look, Miami is just a way better team than Philly. Again,
I
Joel
mean,
Embiid is the MVP, but they're just the better. He's the best player in the series, but Miami is just a better overall team than.
Well, I'm glad you said that because I think Embiid's the MVP hands down. But I'll say
Yeah,
this. I'll say
yeah,
this.
he's the MVP. I give him this
I thought
credit.
it was Jokic though.
No, Jokic, no. It's
I
not
don't know.
because,
Don't tell
and
me
it's not
because he.
because that it's not because of the Golden State. It's just because like Embiid just been dominant all year. To be honest, like I'll give him his
I mean,
credit.
yeah, he has.
Like
I mean,
at one point in time, I was saying like, oh, Jokic might be the MVP, but consistently, Embiid has been like just on another level.
but Jokic doesn't have his best players though. MPJ and the
You're
other.
right. I'm a Jokic fan. I was going back and forth with BJ about this Jokic Embiid on Showtime channel, but I like Embiid. The dude is just different, bro. Right now, like his mentality right now. Now I know he's banged up in the playoffs. He didn't do nothing.
He got
He
two
really
injuries.
didn't do nothing last night. But like I said, like when we talking about regular season MVP, yeah, Embiid got that for sure.
Well, I think what it is, the absence of Joel Embiid and how bad they look should actually solidify why he should be the MVP. Just his presence being on
I
the
agree.
court, just his presence being on the court uplifts Philadelphia. So
I
that's
agree.
why I got him as my MVP.
I agree. Because Harden just
I don't know
done.
what happened to Harden. Like
He done.
he
That's what
fucking
happened to
awful.
Harden. He done. And it's crazy. And I hate to see Embiid be with another fraud.
But they knew that about him before they got him.
Yeah, they did.
But my thing is, here's my thing about the Sixers. They and I said this on my show earlier. They need to be at peace that Harden's not who he used to be. Doesn't mean he can't help them because he can still facilitate, but he's not the
Absolutely right.
scorer. But that could actually
Right.
help them if you give
Ooh,
Tyrese Maxey the keys.
you
Because he
think they
can
should
actually
go
give
out
you
and get
25 a game. He can give you 25 a game. So let him run the offense. But So who y'all got in this Bucks series, man?
Oh, Milwaukee for sure.
I'm still taking the Celtics, man. I maybe I'm just going what like
You don't like Giannis, do you, Cam?
no, it's not that. It's
Good
not that.
Bayless.
I just don't like the Bucks team, bro. I don't like the way they play, bro.
Why not? They play the same way as Boston. What you mean you don't like them?
It's just boring. It's boring.
You said it's boring.
Man, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
They play the exact same way.
Who,
Or-
Boston?
Wait, you trying to say Giannis has no skill? That's what this is all
No.
about? Okay.
No, not at all. Giannis is very.
Do you like Giannis's
improved.
game?
Do I like Giannis' game?
Yep.
Kind of, sort of.
He don't like his game.
So what about Giannis?
That
You
dude
not
lying.
like, come on, bro.
That nigga lying. You do not like Giannis, bro. Be honest, kid. You don't like Giannis. You don't like Giannis.
No, bro, it's not that, bro. It's not that, bro. I'm telling you, it's not that, bro. I don't know, bro.
Who the best player? Who the best player in the NBA?
Giannis.
Man,
Bro, you
Giannis is the best player in the league, bro. I gotta give it to him. He's the reigning MVP. Well, yeah, reigning MVP. Is he the
Finals
reigning
MVP.
MVP? Nah,
you
final,
sound like,
yeah,
you
reigning
sound like
final
Mookie,
MVP.
bro. You sound like Mookie. Mookie don't like Giannis. I don't know why, but you sound just
I'm
like.
not gonna say I don't like Giannis. I actually respect Giannis for what he done. So I'm not gonna go to that. I don't like Giannis. I don't like the way Milwaukee play though.
Like, a lot of people that I talk to,
It's just some about them that these teams out here making it seem like they're unbeatable and they're very beatable.
Yeah.
bro, every team is beatable.
Hey, Phil, I'm gonna end this real quick, man.
That's a good point.
I'm gonna jump off here, but I'll be back on tomorrow. You guys can cook a little more, but yeah, we'll be back on tomorrow after the games for sure. I'm gonna actually be having a coach on. I don't know if y'all saw my last post. I'm gonna be having a Clipper coach on the live.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
I saw the
Yeah,
lot. You gonna have
that's
one
my big
live?
homie. That's my big homie Chad. So he'll be on tomorrow. Y'all tap in.
All right, for sure.
For sure.
All right, fam.